What? Stream has been created, but we can't publish it in your channel to internet connection. Pretty sure it is actually working. Alrighty, let's jump into... Oh, my mic needs to be on, thank you very much. And let's continue our trip to Yosemite. Before we get to Yosemite, in fact, I think there's... somebody's created a better version of a mountain. We've got a fair few legs to go yet. The next leg is roughly, is that 49 minutes? Is that correct? We will see. Let's see. Continue. We're at Breckenridge Airport in California, and we're going to Mariposa in Yosemite. Let's continue. So does this bit take us over the mountains? That is the question. Oh, that's the actual full one, isn't it? This one is... Let's have a look. What says routing? Let's see. Because I think this one's actually quite a short leg, isn't it? Oh, it's the 40 it was. I know, 49 minutes. Fair enough. So right then. So yeah, there's a fair few. Oh, so there might be a little bit of sightseeing along this one, which is cool. Oh, and I've got a phone call. Typical. 2 seconds. Alrighty, and I'm back. Let us see. Sorry about that. What's going on? I get messages now about my latest bill is ready. Right, where was we? Let's start again. Turning my mic on and off, I don't know what's going on here. Yeah, quite nice scenery over there. So as we take the flight from Manzanar, pick back up with route 395 heading north. The highway will lead you toward another small town, Independence. Use the road as your guide and continue north. Find telltale lava flows and ascend the cones of a big pine volcanic field to the west, and a bit further on, situated east of the highway, the Tainma Reservoir. Right, so we'll get airborne and we'll read through the rest of those later. Let's just close them all down for now, and then we can find out what we're doing. Right, so that can just go up there. Let's go back onto our live screen. And do we have, what sort of fuel do we have? Have we got plenty of fuel? Forgot where those fuel gauges are on here. Let's go external, that will tell us how much fuel we've got. 41%, I believe that's alright. We'll probably just pull forward and get a little bit more fuel, hopefully. Will that let us get some more fuel? Nope, it won't. Oh well, not to worry. We must not need any fuel then. We'll just spin around here. And we'll get on our way. Let's find, where's the runway gone? That's pretty much runway into. Just take off from here. That'll do. Alright, so when we take flight, pick back up with route heading north, the highway will lead you to another small town. So that's what we're doing initially. So we'll put flaps set. Get some throttle in there. Thrust. And we are airborne. Just accelerate. And we'll pick back up with the road, which is just. That's not the road, is it? That's the waterway. The road is over there. So we'll just head west ever so slightly and pick back up on the road. We'll stay pretty low, I think. Stay pretty low. So we'll start the timer. So we're looking for about 3 minutes initially for this first leg. I believe that could be the town in front of us. Let's reduce that pitch. Accelerate. I want the aircraft level. to. Bring up the flaps now. Just get that speed going. Hopefully. We should be able to trim the aircraft nicely and get comfy. Right, so this is that little town, I believe. Little airstrip there. So 3 minutes and 6, so that's Independence, so we can close that one now. And then use the road as your guide, continue north. Find telltale lava flows and cinder cones of the Big Pine volcanic field to the west. So follow this, we'll reset that and start the timer. So we're looking for about 10 minutes following the road. Let's move that off of the screen. It's a little bit better, isn't it? Could do actually getting my iPad and loading that onto my iPad or onto my phone. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So it's out of the way. I believe somewhere around here. There's somebody else flying around there. Let's go external. We're trimmed nice, so we've got a nice vertical speed. Climbing ever so slightly, but that should just whack one more little notch of trimming. Should just keep it level. See if there's anybody else around us. What we can see, I don't think there is. Something quite high up in the news. Here's where there's a guy, total lava flows, there's a Big Pine volcanic field. Could that be this? Literally keep following the road for now. Keep following the road. East of the highway, the Tin Mahar Reservoir. So that's what we're heading towards now. Following the road until we hit the reservoir. I think the reservoir is just up ahead. just on the horizon there. A wee little bit. So there's a res, that's the road we're following. Nicely trimmed in. So where does that shadow? Is that just where the light changes a bit there, doesn't it, on the map? So it's like, let's keep on track of the road. Track too far that way though. We don't want to be doing that, do we? Right, so this is the reservoir. Let's have a look on our routing. 10 minutes and 6 highway to reservoir. Right, so that's this one here. So that's in 10 minutes, which we're pretty much there or thereabouts. It's a bit weird on dials, isn't it? Texture's a bit strange. Really weird. Yeah, so what do we do after the reservoir? Number 3. Short distance northwest, you'll pass the craggy rise of Crater Mountain as you make your way toward Big Pine proper, a small town that still bears the geologic scars of a massive 1872 earthquake. So, I believe we pretty much follow the road. What's going on out here? Right, so we can reset that stopwatch and start again. So we're looking at 4 minutes for this sector. So I'm just going to click back into the sim. So follow the road again, I believe. Northwest. Yes, that's this way. Literally, the road comes out of there northwesterly. There's a reservoir. Quick external. Good. See where the road turns on the northwesterly way. This mountain range is a little bit weird, isn't it? Strange. High river, I think that's... It's got to be coded wrong, surely. Looks a bit weird. Looks very strange. But anyway, so short distance northwest, you pass the craggy rise of Crater Mountain. What is it? That's that. Well, that could be. That's this, I'm guessing. Craggy rise. That looks like craggy rise to me. And then make your way toward Big Pine proper, a town, which looks like that is just down here. Nice. Jump back into the cockpit. Let's way down this way. So 4 minutes, which is pretty much correct. So there's still geological scars of a 1872 earthquake. I wonder if that's what this like fault line is here then. We may see some other marks on the ground. Just need to a bit drastic on that turn. Just make sure that we keep following the road. Just to be fair, looking down there, looks like the road's actually in the water. It's a bit weird. It is very weird. But anyway. So what happens once we get to this town then? So that's that bit done. Waypoint 4. Keep following the highway. It'll guide you past the glistening waters of Klondike Lake to the town of Bishop, California, aka the mule capital of the world. Right, so we'll reset that and start that. So this is about 8 minutes, so it'll be about 7 minutes with the speed we're flying. We need to follow the highway. Let's just have a look, so I can't see where the highway is gone. There it is. Just below us, and it heads out that way. It's alright, nice and easy. Camera angle. There we go. Just goes out this way then. Is that this? Can't be this. Pretty sure that it Could be. Yeah, I believe that's probably Klondike Lake then. Simple jumped. Anybody? Oh, what's going on here? See that? I'm gonna guess is Klondike Lake. It looks like it. Let's see if we can get a drone shot. Get a clip for the video. Why not? See if we can find a decent shot. That's looking pretty good. That'll do. There we go. Let's get back in. Ooh, where are we going? Getting carried away there. So, past the town of Bishop Sioux. Should be a town just up here, apparently. That wasn't it, was it? Hopefully not. Unless I might be getting lost. Steady. That can't be your capital of the world. So just further down here. Some random spam. Let's just delete those messages. It was a gun. Thank you very much. Is that a town down there? Looks like that could be a town. Oh, what's this here? Ah, there's a town here. I imagine that is the town we're looking for. The town of Bishop, California. So that must be Bishop right there. That's about right. So number 5. As it passes through Bishop, Highway 395 splits off towards the west, but you'll want to keep your heading and pick up US Route 6. Right, so let's have a look. So we'll keep on going. Just double check we're on the correct road, yep. So then it splits off towards the west, which I'm guessing is down here. Somewhere. Route 6 outside the city limits. Ah yeah, so I don't think we're actually where we needed to be just yet. So keep following this for now. This must be the mule capital of the world. Here we are, look, yeah. I think it splits off as we come out of the city. The looks of things. Right, so this is Bishop. As it passes through Bishop, Highway 305 splits off to the west, but you'll want to keep on your heading. So we'll be going north. So this is Bishop down here. And then yeah, you can just see where the highway there splits off towards the west, goes out that way, but we'll want to carry on. And it says you want to keep your heading and pick up US Route 6, which is it. Outside of the city limits. Route 6 will briefly bend east, which is there. Only to then turn north again, aiming you at the town of Chalfont. At the foot of the White Mountain Wilderness area. So we follow that, it goes that way and then up that way with the looks of it. So we'll follow the road. Keep the road onto our left side, so we'll turn now so we can keep it in our view. So we turn east. Like so. Turns back north, which it does here, look. Just literally surrounded in mountains. Little airport down there. So we'll turn back north now. Jerking around a little bit. So that will be aiming us directly the town of Chalfont, which is that what's below us. Could have been. at the foot of the White Mountain Wilderness area. Yep, so that'll be that. This must be White Foot Wilderness area. Right, so number 6. Past shall find tracts of farmland wait, along with an isolated oblong body of water to the east. Yep, so to the east. This is all the farmland, so literally follow this heading. Looks like there's some water and stuff down here, so it could be down here. Oh, this may be the town, I'm not sure. There's all little towns here. There's an oblong water, but that's to the west. Anyway. Keep following this for about 7 minutes. So as we fly down this way, what do we do next? Falls Creek Ranch Lake. So yeah, that must be down here somewhere. Could be this. I suppose it is a bit like an oblong sort of thing. And then carrying up the road as rolling hills rise to the west, which I imagine are those down here. And the town of Benton comes into view ahead. You'll know you've arrived when you reach the main crossroads and see the town's scattered collection of trees amidst the desert. Literally following the road. Is that water? It's farmland. This airstrip's going to be quite difficult to find if we don't get a sense sorted out and know exactly where we are. I think we should be fine though. We should be all good. following the road, following the road, following the road. Farmland. Got a little bit lost here and there. Carrying up the road as rolling hills rise to the west, the town of Benton comes into view. So is there a town up here? Let's be a little bit further. So that's the, yeah, so that's those hills, that's the road, so carry on following the road. Oh, getting blown about here. So on the VFR map, this is that oblong of water, isn't it? We seem to have missed a skit. I think we've missed a bit. Right along with an isolated oblong body of water to the east, which is there. Look, there we go. So yeah, I think we've got ourselves a little bit confused, but we're back on track. We are back on track. When we land at this airfield, I think it's time to go get a drink. So that's a little landing strip down there. That is 080. Well, Oscar 80 on the VFR map. There'd be two houses in the middle of a field. Within the US, they farm in circles. They're weird. Squares. Get it? Waste is not there. Strange. But anyway. That's that oblong of water. A bit weird. And we follow the road. Right, so now we go right along the water east, so we've done that bit, right, so we can reset and start the timer again. Now we know where we're up to. So we're at number 7, so carry on up the road as rolling hills rise to the west, there we go. And the town of Benton comes into view ahead. Which I imagine is over there somewhere. You know you've arrived when you reach the main crossroads and see the town's scattered collection of trees amidst the desert. So keep following the road till we hit a crossroad. The rudder is way oversensitive on this plane. Twitching to adjust the null zone. It's just picking it up a little bit too sensitive. Ooh, we only have 15% fuel left. That's got full throttle on. So when we land here, hopefully, we can get some more fuel. Otherwise, we're going to be running out. Which ain't good. So, Benton comes into view ahead. If I can reach the main crossroads. Let's jump back into the cockpit. Town scattered trees amongst the desert. That's 5 minutes. Alright, here's a few scattered trees here and there, look. So there should be main crossroads somewhere down here. Which looks like it could be there. So that road shoots off that way, that road shoots off that way, and then outside of Benton Route 6 bends northeast, which it does, pointing you directly toward the desert peak of Mount and the borderline between California and Nevada. Once you've crossed over, look for the remains of an old ranch on the west side of the road. Locals call the dirt runway beside it Madame Airport. It's the next stop on your tour of High Sierra. Well, that dirt strip looks very interesting, and it's probably not going to have any fuel there, so I don't know how we refuel on these trips, because, well, I ain't got much fuel left. Look up here, it's pretty much empty. Let's reset this view. So we've gone past that main crossroads. Started flying outwards. Northeast, pointing down to the desert. So that's this bit here, I imagine. So we're still flying north, that goes northeast. Right. Can't be too far. Oh, pardon me. I'm guessing, from the looks of things, this climbs because we seem to be a little bit lower. Point your direct to the desert. Main one. Gonna. The borderline between California and Nevada. Once you've crossed over, look for the remains of an old ranch on the west side of the road. So is there like a sign what says that you've crossed over into Nevada, perhaps? We're rather low. I suppose we ought to gain a bit of altitude so we can see if we can find this dirt strip. Shouldn't be too far in order to fall. Ah, here it is. I'm gonna say that is it. Yep. Let's reset that view. And let's pray that there's a refueling station. We'll land a bit further down the runway so we don't have to taxi so far. Stalling. Now that. Probably worst landing of the trip up to now. Anyhow, we're down. That's the main thing. Let's see if we can find somewhere to refuel. If not, we're done for. Yep, looks like we're done for. Doesn't look like there's a refuel station here. Oh damn. Oh no. It's not good, is it? Right, well, that completed. I mean, it might get some more fuel anyway. It might just refuel us. See, and there it looks like there's some more fuel from distance. Oh, this one's only 8 miles, so we might make it. 5 minutes, so we'll do this one before we although that's lying. It lies, because it's actually 32 mile. And then we're going to land at right, so as long as we can make it to this one looks like we've got a refuel station. Alrighty. When you're in the air again, head northeast along the Nevada Route 6 and towards Montgomery Pass. Continue along the desolate mountain road a few miles until you reach a junction with Nevada State Route 360 at the former town of Basalt. Right, so we need to get airborne. Let's get airborne. We'll just take off from here, I suppose. Why not? What could go wrong? Get the flaps in nice and quick. There's a road. I think. Here again, northeast along Nevada Route 6. Yep, here we go. Toward and through the pass. Right, so I'm gonna guess this is where we go up into the mountains. This could be interesting. With hardly any fuel. Take it nice and steady. Seem to be trimmed for nice level flight there. Holding a nice speed. Let's see if this works. Let's start the timer. So should be about 5 minutes up through this pass. Like the scenery should be a little bit better around here. Probably need to increase throttle just to get a bit of a climb going. Down again. Don't want the nose to drop though. I don't want to climb too fast either. Pass. The junction with Nevada State Route and the former town of Basalt. So, I imagine once we get through this pass, We'll come across a little town. Which looks like it's just up here. We've climbed into the hills a little bit now. We've only got 10% fuel left. Fantastic. Hopefully it'll be downhill from here. Hope we can use some of this altitude to reduce our throttle. So, former town of Basalt, a few miles to reach a junction with the Nevada State route. So it should be a junction around here somewhere. I'm gonna guess it's down here. Reduce some fall a little bit now. That'll be a good shot on it with drone. This should pick up with right it. Follow this downwards. So 5 minutes. Through Montgomery Pass, continue along the desolate mountain road a few miles till you reach a junction with Nevada State. Aha, here we are. Here it is. Nevada State route at the former town of Basalt. Head northeast of Route 36 junction, twist through the hills. So we need to head northeast, which way we're going. So we follow it this way. So we've done that, so I'm going to reset that and start it again just so we've got an idea. So it's about 10-11 minutes. Head northeast at Route 36 junction and twist through the hills of Mineral County, Nevada. After you pass the impressive Moho Mountain, which I'm going to guess is that. No, I've just got a phone call, not be a second. Right, oh, intersects Veterans Memorial Highway 9 and Giant Roads Salt Marsh. Right, so is this for Salt Marsh? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, it looks like Salt Marsh. But I don't think it is, because I think we need to fly past this mountain down here first, although there's another junction here. And there. Nope, that's gotta be it. Head northeast, and there's twist through the hills. Mineral County, Nevada. What's going on here? After you pass Martel for country trip, so it's Veterans Memorial Highway near the dried up roads. Sounds like something's getting told off. Follow highway 95 north of us for a short distance, and you'll see soon the small town of Mina on the horizon. To the east stands an unassuming public use airport. The next stop on your bus trip adventure. Alrighty. So we follow the road north, so that's this way. That's the other junction then, I believe. Boom. Are you going the wrong way? No, that's right. Just me cracking up. I think. Right, so that's the mountain that was flying by. Very impressive. News. doing? What are we doing? Which from the road can judge for your path in sense veterans more than highway than tried out so much. We've done all that lot. So we follow highway short distance, so you see the small town of Mina on the horizon. Where are you? So I can't see a small town. Are we going the right way? Is it over there? I'm lost! Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm all good. I believe I'm all good. Well, let's see. We've passed that, so there should be a little town on the horizon somewhere. Now I'm not seeing that. I seem to be heading east. I'm sure it said north, but there's nothing north that way. So we'll just carry on this way for now. Follow Highway 95, which I'm sure it's this anyway. Relatively sort of short distance. Soon you'll see a small town of Mina on the horizon. I don't think it's just not loaded in. I've got a funny feeling it's down there somewhere. What's going on here? Yeah. I know. We should hit. I've got a funny feeling I may have picked up the wrong road. Not sure. Not 100% sure. Oops. I mean, hopefully not. Because if I have, well, I'm probably going to run out of fuel. Which ain't good. Let's have a look. Get some maps up and see where Mina is on the maps. I'm gonna say I picked up the wrong road. Or did I? Oh no, that's correct. Yep, I'm going the right way. So Troop 6. Ah, yeah. Going the right way. It's all good. It's all good. Probably just going to run out of fuel, I think. It's probably because I'm flying a lot slower, to be fair. This is the one we're on. Head north, east, twist of hills. We've done that. After you pass Impressimo, watch for another upcoming junction where you are passing sets. Just Memorial High 95 in Dried Up Road, Salt Marsh. So we should find a. So this is the Dried Up Salt Marsh, I believe. And down here we should see a junction, which is there. Look, there we go. Let's take a little shortcut here, and then we fly up this. So when we head north, follow Highway 95 for a relatively short distance up that way. Yep, alrighty. We're all good. We're all good. Let's jump back into the cockpit. And let's start heading north. Try getting there before we run out of fuel. Take a little shortcut this way. We'll pick up the mountain, just the village, should I say, town, whatever you want to call it, down here somewhere. Okay. It's definitely a road in it. Yeah, because that's junction there, look. This one comes up north. What's going on here? Mountains coming up. So if we reset that now, so we're looking about 4 minutes on this road then, apparently. It's just before we get to another reservoir, I believe. Fuel do we have? 6%. Oh my lord. Are we gonna make it? Are we going to make it? Well, there's your answer. No, we're not. Because we've lost the engine. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Can we... How do we start engine in here? Come on. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Fuel. Give me fuel. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, looks like landing on the road. Just we ain't making it. Is there a gas station round here? Oh. God damn it. Clear the road, boys. Clear the road. We're coming in. We're never going to make it to the road at this rate. Here we will. Somebody tow us just to the next village, please. Oh, it's coming quite hard. Oh, bounce it. So this is going to give me a fail, I imagine. Yep, you failed. You ran out of fuel and can't continue. Yes, I knew. Does that mean you have to go back to the start? Hopefully not. I ran out of fuel because I'm a retard. Let's have a look. It wouldn't let me. So it can't have been too far. No, that doesn't look like there's any fuel there either. Let me go back and continue and see if. So we've just like flown up through that bit. I think. This is where we've been flying over here. Let's see if we can get refueled. Let's have a look. What? Oh no. It's put me literally in the exact same place. Oh. Oh. How does that work? Let's restart. Continue. Is that literally going to put me back exactly where I was? Aha! Let's put me here, but there's nowhere to refuel. Let's put a drone camera on. Go over here somewhere. Let's have a look, see if there's a. Is that a fuel station? Is that a fuel station? Nope. How are you supposed to do this with no fuel? Nah. Oh, this is just brilliant. Try call it that other fuel station they won't let me. Okay, well, that's the end of that trip. Yeah, continue. Says, oh, well, it ain't gonna work. I need a drink. can you like take it back a bit? Ah yeah, you can restart from those areas. That's alright then, so we probably need to go back to that one and see if we can actually refuel. Yeah, right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a little break. So I need a drink, etc, etc. And then I may jump back on shortly. So if you dropped in, thanks again for watching. If you're watching this on playback, hopefully you're enjoying watching me. And don't forget to hit that follow button to be notified when I go live next. Thanks again. Catch you all later.